Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is AFRI NENENG and my partner Anisa SETA WARTI. In this special occasion, we will deliver material about phrase. Definition of phrase. Phrases are groups of words that are related to each other but do not contain subject and verb elements. Kind of phrase. The first is noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverbial phrase, preposition phrase, infinitive phrase, gerund phrase, participial phrase, appositive phrase, and the last is absolute phrase. The first is noun phrase. Noun phrase is a phrase that results from combining a noun or pronoun or number which function as the head of the phrase with one or more modifier which can be a determiner such as a, and, the, my, this, that, etc. Adverb such as very, so, to, etc. Adjective be beautiful, funny, great, etc. and many more. Example of noun phrase are my book, the next page, a beautiful girl, funny stories, an amusing speaker. And example of phrase noun sentence. The first is he never lends his book to anyone. The second, Edward is an amusing speaker. The second is adjective phrase. What is adjective phrase? Adjective phrase both describe a noun like a simple adjective, only the form is more complicated. The English phrase consists of an adjective as head and a modifier, determiner, and or qualifier or intensifier. Example of an adjective phrase. They are very difficult, partially complete, ashamed of yourself, fond of pet, angry with you, so bad. Example of an adjective phrase sentence. The first, she is fond of pets. Second, it smells so bad. The third is adverbial phrase. Adverbial phrases are group of words consisting of adverb and qualifier such as to, very, so, enough, etc. or group of words such as prepositional phrase or infinitive phrase that act as adverbs. Example of adverbial phrase, they are very well, extremely slowly, during the hurricane, at school, and in the morning. Example of phrase adverbial sentence, they are I think he did this job very well. The people could not do anything during the hurricane. And number 4 is prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase is a combination of a preposition and its object called object of preposition. The object can be a noun or phrase, pronoun, and or gerund. Example of prepositional phrase, they are at school, because of you, between you and me, since yesterday, and the last during the hurricane. Example of prepositional phrase, the first is there's a distance between us, and the second, the people could not do anything during the hurricane. And the next material will be delivered Anisa SETA WARTI.
Okay, I'm Anisa WARTI. I will continue the next material. Number 5, infinitive phrase. Infinitive are formed from verb and still have properties like verb, which can be followed by a direct object or modifier. An infinitive phrase is a combination of an infinitive with an object or modifier. This phrase functions as a noun, adjective, and adverb. Example of infinitive phrase: to be a better man, to fix your sleep schedule, to call him, to eat sloppily, to sleep soundly. Example of phrase infinitive sentence. First, the best time to call him is at night. 2. You need to fix your sleep schedule. Number 6. Gerund phrase. Like an infinitive, a gerund can also be followed by a direct object or modifier. So, a gerund phrase is a combination of a gerund and object and or modifier. Gerund phrase in sentence function as noun. Gerund phrase example: he's singing, getting the best car, being a mother, giving bribes to win the election, walking on the beach. Example of sentence from gerund phrase. First, I love walking on the beach. 2. His Sophie is made for giving bribes to win the election. Number 7. Participle phrase. A participle phrase is a combination of present ing or participle age with a direct object or modifier. Its function is as a verb or adjective. The present participle phrase is used in the active voice reduced adjective clause, while the past participle phrase is used in the passive voice reduced adjective clause. The participle phrase can also be used in the reduced adverbial clause. Example of participle phrase sentence. First, working in my room, I didn't let anyone to disturb. 2. The person reading in the corner is my classmate. Number 8. A positive phrase. An appositive phrase is a noun phrase, a gerund phrase, or an infinitive phrase that functions to explain other noun or pronoun. Example of an appositive phrase: a famous scientist, the best-selling car in Indonesia, sailing across the ocean, the last number. Absolute phrase is a combination of nouns or pronoun and participle with or without modifier. Its function is to describe independent clause separated by commas. Example of absolute phrase sentence. First, his hand tonguing on his mother's cereal. The little boy asking his mother to buy a toy. Okay, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.